Lost Island, Ark's newest DLC, with over 150 unexplored square kilometers, including new biomes, fortresses, and new monkeys? Well, 100 days in hardcore on this new mysterious island shouldn't be that hard. Day 1, I woke up on a random beach with nothing but the shirt on my underwear on my waist. I then did the basics of picking up berries, hurting a tree's feelings, making my first stone pickaxe, and discovering an animated parasaur skin for the animated series we're supposedly getting in 2022.
Say ooh. Say ooh.
After that, I hit a rock and turned some of its pieces into my very own hatchet. And don't mind my FPS, I had to turn all of my graphics way down for this map, and my PC is still on the verge of blowing up. But you always know, if this video hits around 400,000 views, I can get a certain something and my graphics will be insane. But never mind my terrible graphics, because now I had absolute drip from head to toe and the spear. I then ran down the beach and found a turtle, and I killed it. It supplied a decent amount of keratin, hide, and meat, so I made 2 campfires and began cooking some of the meat so I would not starve. And as night fell, I farmed some narco berries and killed an innocent soul. And if you didn't know, the Christmas event was now active and I can get some pretty crazy loot from Raptor Claus's gifts. Next, I wanted to follow my dream of being a pirate, so I made a raft and some new campfires and a morning pestle and set sail. Although I quickly made landfall again when I spotted a dodo that I wanted to be my companion. I knocked him out and then named him Gobble Gobble when he waked up, and then I committed a hate crime against a pego. What? And then I killed a turtle just for good measure. Then after that, I made more narcotics and new hide armor and set sail down the beach to explore the Lost Island. Day 3, and I was back on land again when I spotted a tech parasaur. So I promptly made it my friend, named it Chonk, and then put a skin I had on it. This is sick. Skin's so cool. I love this. And after that, I kept adventuring with my new parasaur towards the 2 big smoking volcanoes in the distance. Cause there had to be something cool over there, right? But for the night, I pulled into a little bay area to farm and decided up to run a little area with my parasaur to see what was around. What was that noise? I'm going back to my raft. Well, yeah, the next day I decided to stay by my raft because I was in fear for my life from whatever was in that forest. So I thought I might as well be productive, so I harvested stone, made a forge, harvested metal, smelted the metal, then I made 2 more forgers, and after that, a smithy. I then had my first metal pickaxe, so I can now collect some resources a lot easier, and then I made a preserving bin to keep stuff that can spoil for longer. And after that, I gathered a lot of wood and tried to find an actual metal node, but I couldn't find any. But luckily, I managed to scrape together the materials I needed for a crossbow and some tranks when I spotted a carno across the water. He was smacking that carno for so long. But besides the terrible taming effectiveness, now I tamed the carno and it was only level 24 now, and it wasn't originally level 20. So it's gonna be lame either way. Day 5, I sailed my boat down the coastline for about half the day when I realized I needed a few more metal pieces for carno saddle. So I harvested some metal from beach rocks and I think I can make it. Yes! Oh, this has to be crystal. Let's go! After that mini adventure, I spotted a really good carno. Whoa, level 112? I need that, and for some reason the max level on this huge map is level 120, just like the normal island. But anyways, I spent the rest of the day just making a trap and narcotics for that carno. Day 7, and I had the trap fully made, so it was time to actually tame the carno. Okay, here we go, ready or not. Oh, that's an L for you, buddy. Wow, that was a lot faster than I thought. Okay, we'll get some prime meats now. Oh, wow. You want to know why I named him RTX 3090? Because he's a beast! Now, it's time for a real adventure. No! Oh no. Kill the microcraptor! Day 8, I was still wandering around the mountains when I spotted a level 80 RG that had some pretty cool colors. So obviously I did what any normal person does when they see a bird, made a trap to enslave it. But by the time that I had actually made the trap, the RG had disappeared. But that was not a problem since I quickly found another one the same level. Oh, what a snipe. Did I just get a 2 for 1? Oh no, passive! What? It wasn't even in? No, I need you to go to sleep. Yes, okay. That kinda works. And by the end of the day, the RG was mine. The next day, I quickly chose violence when me and my new RG that I weirdly named Toaster killed a Rex. Get him, Toaster? And after that quick elimination of a Rex, I farmed the few remaining resources I needed for an RG saddle. And with my new ability to fly, I needed 2 things. 1, metal, and 2, the knowledge of my surroundings. So I thought it was the perfect time to do a little fly around of the new map. What? Fly, boy! Okay, note to self. Don't land in the jungle areas. What is that? It's so fast. Wait, is that one of the new? It's one of the new things. I don't know how you tame it though. No! Well, the next day in Hey, I tamed a Pteranodon and found this huge castle on this redwood island. And after that discovery, I found some metal rocks in a cave, but it was guarded by one of those new monkeys, so I had to take care of business. Get it? Monkey business? Oh, okay. I'll stop, but I cannot forget the metal in that cave, which I need desperately. So I gathered around 3 stacks of it and then just headed on home. Is that a mana spawn on this map? What? Who allowed that? Who thought that was a good idea? The next day, I finally decided that if I want to move to a more permanent location soon, I'm gonna need to be able to transport my dinos, and for that, I need cryopods. And I needed a few extra materials for them, so I killed a tech parasaur for oil, a mantis for polymer, and just got a few more resources for my raft. I then flew out to a green drop that was quite far away and crafted some dino pokeballs. And when I returned to my raft, it was night, and I crafted some armor upgrades. Day 13, and it was time to start farming some of the needed structures for a decent sized base. And that was a smithy, some forges, and tons of stone foundation. And did I really spend all day crafting just some stone foundations? Yes, and I hate myself for it. But moving along, I added a new weapon to my arsenal, a long neck. Day 14 and I was loot hungry, and luckily raptor claws had just flown over the lost island and I noticed where a present had landed. Whoa, there's one of the new things. Argentavis. Wait, what do I need to tame it? You must be under effects of an insulating soup to tame? No way I gotta eat soup to tame you, bro. That's terrible. Well, that drop wasn't great, but I did get some mistletoe, which you can feed the gacha claws, and they dropped some loot that's supposed to be pretty good. A crystal. That's actual butthole, bro. Well, I guess the second crystal wasn't as bad. I got a mantis chibi that I named Beetlejuice. And when I returned back to my base, I crafted a lot of gunpowder for bullets and was started preparing to move. But I would not do that tonight as I collected some crystal for a scope instead. Day 15 was moving day. I spent the first half of the day just getting everything ready and mostly putting in my RG and PT. And by around midday, I took off for my brand new base location. And that was going to be inside the walls of the castle that I found on that redwood island. And for the next 4 days, yes, it really took that long. Building an art takes a lifetime. I built to my grand estate. And remember that base I had on the island? Yeah, well, this one was gonna be so much better. Day 20 and I added a few more smithies to my crafting area, and then I just spent the whole day flying to and from my raft. I had to collect a few more things from my raft that I left behind the first trip, and since this map is huge and my RG slow, it took forever. Day 21 and I was back at the castle, and I was pleasantly surprised with a level 120 Pteranodon that looked really cool. But it got chased away by a bunch of the new monkeys, but I did manage to knock it out in a new position. Wait. That's illegal. I thought the max level was 120. Well, I did not know that was possible. I guess the max level is 150 here, but the average dino level that you see is under 20. And after taming both of the new birds, I was attacked by some of the monkeys while I was inside my base. Apparently they can see you through the railings, so it probably was not the best idea to build most of my walls out of them. But anyways, they were trying to get in and could hit some of my dinos through the railing, so I had to defend my base from them. No, you're not running. Well, day 22, and now that I was protected and safe for a little bit, I wanted to keep it that way. And there was an empty spot in one of the walls where a gate used to be, so I thought I might replace it. So I farmed up some of the needed resources for a behemoth gate and then placed it in the entrance of the castle area. And after placing the big gate, I wanted to start progressing towards the future, and for that I needed a fabricator. And for that I needed cementing paste, so I crafted some mortar and pestles, killed some snails, and had a fabricator by the end of the day. The next day, I went out to level my new Pteranodon by killing the surrounding dino population. And after removing some of the dinos from my area, I want something that can move around this big map a lot faster. And one option is a Wyvern, as there is a Wyvern scar in the volcano area. But I don't think my Pteranodon can outrun a Wyvern if I happen to steal an egg. So another option is Maewings. They spawn out in the East Highland area, and I've never used one before, so I was interested to know how they work. But guess what? I spent the whole day out there just looking for a decent level one, but there's none because all their levels are
souls scream at hell, and they scatter.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah! Ain't no way they ever had a chance to contend with me. Cause see, I kill them all. I kill them all. I could kill them all. See the me of them. And my blood ain't about to spill it all. Cause I'm the hunter, not the hunt.
Oh. I better not be able to jump out.
Got it!
No! No, don't do it!
Well, it's day 25 and I was back in my base crafting my first Maewing saddle. And now that I have the saddle, it's time to figure out how to fly these oversized platypus. Alright, how do these things work? That was a lame jump. Oh my. Oh. Oh, it's like a rock drake. It's way better than a rock. This is crazy. What? And now that I can move at the speed of light, I decided to go exploring. I made my way out to the desert, which is at the bottom of the map, and then the green knob by the end of the day. Day 26, and I was still having a lot of fun flying the Maewing, but I had to keep progressing forward. And that meant the rest of the day was pretty boring. I just spent it farming metal and crystal for air conditioners and other things. Yo, this only gives crystal. This is amazing. This is how all crystal nodes should be. I never want stone when I'm mining crystal. The next day, I found 2 high-level PTs, so obviously I tried to tame them, but one of them never got to join my dino army. I then got scammed by a purple drop with a ring, and after that, some baboon-looking boys decided to attack my base again. I made quick work of one, but the other, I just simply could not kill. That's a level 130. I wanted to tame that oversized monkey because it was a new creature, and I wanted to fight the boss with some of the high level ones to see how strong they were. And for that, I needed to make a trap. But it's not your typical knockout tame, so allow me to teach you. To tame these enlarged monkeys, you have to trap the alpha or the highest level, which for me would be the level 130 that I saw. Then you have to kill all the lower levels, more commonly known as the beta monkeys, including the children.
Man, them kids, bro.
And after the alpha is the only one left alive, you beat some sense into it until its health is below 85% of its max health, and then you can passive tame it with kibble, mutton, or any meat, I believe. Day 28 and the level 130 monkey was back in my base smacking the wall, and it was pretty close to breaking it, so I had to move my dinos to a different location for a bit. I then built the trap and got the level 130 monkey in, but then I had to take care of the kids. Day 29, I just spent most of the day killing the 3 remaining adult monkeys. It took me a long time because I actually do a lot of damage, so I'd have to keep going back to heal. But eventually I did kill them all, and then I got the monkey below 85% health, and voila, meet Rafiki.
Yo, don't do it! Don't do it! Yo!
After knocking out the Doed, I proceeded to bully a Parasaur into submission by death. Day 30, and I started the day with crafting some electrical structures. I then went out on my Maewing to kill some mantises for organic polymer, but after I got done killing the mantises, I got a bit overconfident and thought I could steal a Wyvern egg. Oh no. I'm a menace. I'm a menace. I'm a menace. Yeah, I don't think my Maewing can handle that. And after that near-death experience, I just calmed myself down for the rest of the day by exploring a small island north of the mainland. But day 31, I spent the whole day flying around the jungle looking for one of those little cynomacrops. If you have one of them on your back, you can fly for a little amount of time, so obviously I wanted one. And since they're so small, it took all day to find just one, and it was only like level 20, but I still tamed it. The next day was mostly spent still in the jungle looking for more cynomacrops, but I didn't find any, but I did find that beaver dam spawn there. And at the end of the day, I decided to go into a lighthouse tower looking thing that I saw on the coast. Nope. While making my way back to my base on day 30, I spotted an ice wyvern trench. Whoa. What's this place? Yo, that's a wyvern egg. Dude, how can a wyvern catch me? And after making my escape, I came back to see if there's any more eggs, but there wasn't, so I was sad. But after that, I did make it back to my base. I made 2 air cons and decided to experiment with my cynomacrops. Oh! No, 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 no. After that near-death experience for my cynomacrops, I placed 2 air cons down and a generator to finish the day. Day 34, I spent 90% of the day flying around on my Argentavis. Why? I don't know. I forget. But I did find a high-level male monkey, which, if I tamed, could be bred with Rafiki. Yo! Well, day 35 and I was off to a great start with an insane pistol. And also an otter chibi, but it looked kinda like a rat, so I just kept my mantis chibi on. Oh, look at him! Why is his head so big? You know, he's actually kind of ugly looking as a chibi. I then farmed the trap and tamed the monkey. And did I skip all of the work for it? Yes, you watched my explanation, you should be a pro. Day 36, I spent the whole time flying around the map and killing tech dinos for their electronics and oil with my pocket Rafiki. Oh, Lord! The next day, I bred the monkeys, and now it was time to place air conditioners and get the wyvern egg incubating. Bro. What? There we go. After getting the egg to incubate, I made a doe-head saddle, farmed some stone, awkwardly just stood there and waited for the egg to hatch, and finally... Oh. Day 38, I was kind of just waiting to imprint my wyvern, so I organized my dinos and did some research on how to tame the
Amargasaurus.
And I learned that you need a Callian soup effect to tame one, so I needed crops to make one. So I thought it was about time that I finally make some crop pots. So I made some and then placed them down on a rock outcropping next to water. Then my monkeys gave birth to a baby monkey, which I named Rafunki. Day 39, not much happened because I was waiting for my new Rafunki to grow. So I just spent the day flying around the Lost Island, but he did become an adult by the end of the day. The next day I was going to put my new imprinted tame to use. I was going to go for my first artifact, which is the artifact with the strong in the aberration cave. Oh, okay. They don't aggro me. That was terrible. Oh my. Oh god, I've been spotted. No, 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 man. Oh, I got up. You gotta quit climbing, bro. After I retrieved the artifact of the strong, I went for another one which happened to be located out in the desert. Bro, these drops are terrible. Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him! He's a menace! Oh yeah, I can just fly to this. What am I doing? Easy, bro. Dude, getting these artifacts are too easy. After retrieving the second artifact I needed, I spent the rest of the day just furthering the dinopithecus army. Day 42, and I was gonna put a halt to my tribute gathering journey for a bit because I wanted a really good wyvern. The ice wyvern I was on was okay, but I definitely wanted something better, and I've always had good experiences with other wyverns. Bruh. Well, after I didn't find any wyvern eggs worth taking, I did explore the magma sword trench, but there was only a level 8 egg, so I just left empty-handed. But the day wasn't all bad because I did find a really good Maewing. 116! I need this. But it was not going to be as easy as the tame as the first two. It jumped out. It jumped out. No! Are you kidding me? So now that the taming effectiveness was really bad, I just decided I'll let it wake up and then re-knock it out so that it's a good tame, and they wake up pretty fast so it wouldn't be that long. Day 44 and the oversized flying platypus was mine, and in celebration the art god decided to give me trash loot. But when I did get back to base, I farmed some crop seeds with my Maewing and planted them in the crop plots for them to start growing. And after that I found that you can breed Maewings even though they don't have genders, which is cool, but not as cool as me collecting dino poop all night and putting it in the crop plots.
Come on, England!
The next day was mostly spent adding spawn defense to my base, and by that I mean adding more foundations to keep the dinos from spawning and attacking my home. But I did tame a Gigantopithecus, which I named Shredded Wheat. Oh my god. Oh! Wait. I probably shouldn't have done this. Next, I started incubating the Maewing eggs, but it was a bit weird. There was different variations of the eggs. Wait, why are these different? Basic and a regular? What? What does that mean? I then spent a little time taking care of monkey babies, and then my Maewing babies hatched. Oh my god, they're huge. And to end off the day, I spent a little time making campfires and cooking a surplus of food so I would not have to worry about it anymore. Day 47, I discovered that the Dinopithecus can throw grenades. So obviously, it's grenade throwing experiment time. Alright, you ready for this? I missed. I threw it in the water. Going to the... Started off day 48 in a salty mood because one of the raptor claws' presents landed an unbreakable rock and I could not loot it. But I did manage to get a good unmarked spiky Diplo saddle on the way back to base from a red drop. And then I spent the rest of my day killing Diplos for their sauropod vertebrae, which I needed for the beta boss fight I wanted to do at the end of these 100 days. Day 49, I placed more foundations because I was paranoid. And you know what? Day 50 was also very fun. I farmed metal the whole day. And what was the metal for exactly? Bullets. I was gonna take a shotgun into the boss fight because you can use guns off the monkey's back. But you need gunpowder for bullets, so I farmed stone, then flint with my pickaxe. But I realized I should not still be farming like a bob. So I then flew out to tame an Enki. Day 52, and did I spend 99% of the day just flying around? Yes. But did I manage to knock out a kind of trash Enki? Yes. Day 53, I tamed the Enki, flew back to my base, and I was under attack again. After I easily turned those terror birds into chicken nuggets, I constructed a spike wall to split the castle area in half to better protect my base, because I was really tired of my dinos and my house just getting attacked. The next day, I put my new Ankylo to good use by farming some flint, and then I crafted a surplus of spark powder. And by the end of the day, I was gliding my way back out to the volcano area for another adventure. I need a shotgun. It's not a shotgun. Oh! Oh my god. Terrible. Oh my god. Ding 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 ding. No, it's just hot stuff. What? Hey yo! Uh, I'm not going back there. Bro, I was just walking through there and I fell through the floor. Day 56, I literally spent the whole day placing more foundations in my area to block spawns. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have an addiction to placing foundations. Day 57 was a combination of taking care of my monkey army and mass crafting gunpowder and bullets for the boss fight. Day 58, and I started the day out in the desert by hunting the remaining thylas I needed for the boss. Tributes are surprisingly pretty easy to get on this map, except the alpha tributes, obviously. Then I just spent the rest of the day leveling up with one of my monkeys. Day 59, I spent the whole day doing monkey business. Day 60, I advanced toward being able to tame a spiky diplo. I did that by farming berries and making narcotics for the Callian soup I would need to tame one. And then I actually started to cook the soups, and it took all day because I had to keep going back and forth refilling the little water skins I would run out every Callian soup made. The next day, I leveled up another monkey while listening to an interview with Mr. Beast about how to make better YouTube videos.
To this camera, you're not cutting it for too long. That's boring. You'll lose retention.
So this video should hopefully be good. I don't know if it is or not. Well, but now you might be saying, Grant, this is kind of getting repetitive and boring. And you're right, but you're gonna have to watch another 20 days of it. You know what? Maybe that isn't such a good idea. So here's your quick summary of the next 20 days because I did some pretty boring stuff on those days and I don't want you to waste your time. Day 63, I leveled a monkey and took care of more. Day 64 was legit the same as the day before. And the next day, I explored a cave and got the final artifact I needed. Day 66 and 67, I spent the day by getting bullied by 2 basilisks because I needed their scales but I could not manage to kill them. Day 68, I got an OP Anki saddle. Day 69 and 70, I spent leveling more monkeys, and then I spent 2 days and I actually got the 2 basic scales I needed. Day 73 through 76, I leveled more monkeys. Day 77, I tried taming a snow owl, but it flew away and I never found it again. Day 78, I stole a level 150 ice wyvern egg. Day 79, I built a walkway on the top of my house to quote unquote finish it. The next day, I raised a wyvern. Day 81, my wyvern was raised, so obviously I went on a murdering spree. Day 82, I made fur because I was ready to tame an Argentavis. Man, I can't say that. Day 83, and it was time to actually try and tame the Argentavis. And all I knew was that you needed to be under the effects of the Callian soup. Then it'll try to fight other dinos in the area with you. The more kills it gets, the higher the taming percentage. What's it doing? So it turns out I needed to defeat either a sweet vegetable cake or extraordinary kibble. And at the time I had neither and it would take way too long to get either. So I'll probably just come back and tame this later. Day 84 was a day for preparations. I repaired armor things because the boss fight was near. And for the next 2 days I decided to walk all of my monkeys to the green obelisk because I thought it'd be faster. What? And that you can see here, I reached an area that would be too difficult to cross with all of them, so I'll have to do it one by one. Day 91, and I just started making some final preparations. I made some gunpowder, and then I started making medical brews, because, I don't know, I just thought I need them. And days 92 and 93, I spent making medical brews. You know how long that is? Just standing there at the cooking pot, making them? But guess what I did for even longer? Level up monkeys. Day 94 through 99, I spent leveling up monkeys because I was scared of the boss, and any extra damage that I had would help. But now, the time you've all been waiting for. The boss fight. And I did mess up my audio at the time, so I'll try and edit my way around it. But for now, this boss fight should be easy. And just like shoot it. Oh god. Nope. 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 I can't. I can't. I'm not using my battle cry. I can't. It's not letting me use my battle cry. It's literally not letting me use my battle cry.
Oh, they're all dead.
I literally cannot use my battle cry. What is this?
Oh, it's because you're not the alpha, you don't know.
I have to be on the alpha? I didn't know I had to be on the alpha.
Sorry, dude.
No, Rafiki, we live. Oh, Rafiki,
Oh, you're dead.
Rafiki,
You're dead. You're dead.
Rafiki,
You're dead.
no,
You better hop off. Fly, dude.
I can't fly. I can't fly.
Dude, once you run out of stam,
I'm going down.
chops. You
So, yeah, let's just say I won. Wait, I forgot to tame the Amargamosaurus.